So I'm on the speech team at school and I'm doing poetry, and the last time I saw Auntie Libby, I did my poetry piece for her. And it's something that she really enjoyed and she really loved the message. And I think she did have a lot of courage. Bear with me in a second.
That's okay.
It doesn't matter that I smile too big and too much, or that my looks shout warning like a poodle shouts guard dog. He was dumb enough to say cruel things about my sister to my face. Hey, how come you turned out so pretty and she turned out so butt ugly? And then pop, blam, pow. Or, you know, however the comic book boys would say it. I swung hard and did not miss. Ow! What did you do that for? I was speechless. I was as surprised as he was to find I had fuses, to discover them blown. I was 12. I had never met my fist. And then I did. There's an old song that goes, "What are little girls made of? Sugar and spice and everything nice." That's what little girls are made of. But what that song ignores are the countless examples of power where women and girls have made an even more meaningful impact. Individuals that put the gur into girls and made way for a song that poses an even better question. In the immortal words of the great sage, Beyonce, who run the world? Girls. Courage, a program for gutsy girls, with poems by Mindy, Nettifee, Shinji Moon, and Clementine von Radics. When you want to fall, fall, evaporate and condensate. But when you rain, come down as a hurricane. And sometimes it will come to you like a fire to a forest. When it does, be braver than I was. Take only what you can carry. No tears, no second thoughts. You have hands like tinder boxes. The smallest spark will kill you. Press your stories into history books and don't forget their names. Just promise you won't think of embers or smoke, even when there's ash in your hair, even when there's soot in your lungs. Anne, when you are 13 years old, the heat will be turned up too high and the stars will not be in your favor. You will hide behind a bookcase with your family and everything left behind. You will pour an ocean into a diary. When they find you, you will be nothing but a spark above a burning bush. Still, tell them, despite everything, I really believe people are good at heart. Joan, when you are 14, a voice will call you to greatness. When the doubters call you crazy, do not listen. They don't know the sound of their own God's whisper. Use your armor, use your sword, use your two good hands. Do not let their doubting drown out the sound of your own heartbeat. You are the maid of untamed patriotism, born to lead armies into victory and unite a nation like a broken heart. Malala, when you are 15, you will be punished for learning too proudly. A man will climb onto your school bus and insist your sisters name you enemy. When you do not hide, he will point his gun at your temple and fire 3 times. 3 years later, in an ocean of words with no apologies, you will stand before the leaders of the world and tell them your country is burning. Mary, when you are 16 years old, you will invent science fiction. The story of a man named Frankenstein and his creation. Soon after, you will learn that little girls with big ideas more terrifying than monsters. But don't worry, you will be remembered long after they've put down their torches. Jackie, when you are 17 years old, you will strike out Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig, one right after the other. Men will be afraid of the lightning in your fingertips. A few days later, you will be fired from the major leagues because girls are too delicate to play baseball. There will always be those who say you are too young and delicate to make anything happen for yourself. They don't see the part of you that smolders. Don't let their doubting drown out the sound of your own heartbeat. Remember, it's okay to love. It's okay to trust another human being with more than you knew you could. Like how your mother held you as a child and listened to your heartbeat on those sleepless nights. How she loved your small body and your pebble fists and blessed the skeleton inside of you. That you are not beautiful because a boy tells you so, but beautiful because you exist. So, you will turn 18 with a baby on your back, leading Lewis and Clark across North America. You will turn 18 and become Queen of the Nile. You will turn 18 and bring justice to journalism. You are now 18, standing on the precipice, trembling before your own greatness. This is your call to weep. You are the first drop of a hurricane. Your bravery builds beyond you. You are needed by all the little girls still living in secret, raiding oceans made of monsters and throwing like lightning. You don't need to grow up to find greatness. You are stronger than the world has ever believed you to be. The world is laid out before you to set on fire. All you have to do is burn. Thank you.